Oak Fire Department. Earlier we did our presentation on how to inspect an SCBA and different environments and different techniques for breathing. So I'm going to ask a couple questions about that, and then Baker is going to perform an inspection for a skills evaluation on the SCBA. So Matthew, how long should the process of skip breathing take for each breath?
About 5 seconds each.
5 seconds, at least 5 seconds each. That's good. And Ryan, I'm going to ask you, what does IDLH stand for?
Sir, that stands for immediately dangerous to life and health.
Good job. Good job. Okay, Matthew, whenever you're ready, you'll just do the skill evaluation like you would for any state test, and from start to finish, and tell me when you're done.
Alright, I'm going to start with the cylinder here first. I'm going to grab it, just look, make sure there's nothing obvious, no obvious damage done to it. I'm going to check the pressure. It's sitting at 3,600 psi right now. I'm going to grab my pack here. I'm just going to start here. Start with my hoses. Check all my hoses. Make sure nothing is damaged. There's no holes. Make sure my straps are good, working condition, fully extended out. Check my mask mount here. Make sure my purge valve is off, and my DOF switch is down, so that way it's pushed. So that way, whenever I get done, or whenever I turn it on, it's not going to bleed air freely in. So all that looks good. So I'm going to throw my cylinder, go ahead and hook it all up. Tighten the strap down. Make sure I get my high pressure hose hooked up.
Just make sure this isn't unattached, but make sure that the O-ring is always in there before you connect it.
Okay. For that, I'm going to double check this. Go ahead and hook it into my mask. Check my mask real quick. All my straps are good. No cracks in my lens. Go ahead and turn my cylinder on here. Make sure my manual alarm works. Reset that. And we're sitting about the same pressure on the manual gauge here as we are on the bottle, which is where we want to be, which is about 3,600. At this time, I'm going to make sure that I can get a good seal with my mask, make sure there's no malfunctions with it. Push my DOF switch down so that way I'm not bleeding air out of my tank that I'm going to need. Turn this back off. Let it run through its cycle as I'm doing that to make sure. Bottle's off. I'm now going to bleed down. Making sure that if you have a heads-up display, all the lights work, and making sure that my vibro alert works. My low air alarm, which is on this air pack, is the vibro alert worked. Click twice and turn that off.
All right, are you done?
Done.
Great. Thank you very much. You did an excellent job. The only thing that you need to add just at the end is to do all your paperwork and make sure everything's documented correctly. Thank you.